and welcome to the American Massage Conference pre-conference broadcast series on Massage Therapy Radio. I'm Felicia Brown, and I'll be your host for this interview and series. This is one of several broadcasts with the presenters and experts who are appearing at the American Massage Conference, brought to you by the One Concept Group, April 20th through 22nd, 2012, in San Diego, California. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the 2012 American Massage Conference sponsors, Massage Warehouse, Massage Today, ABMP, and Massage Envy Careers for making this year's event possible. Our special guest today is Steve Capellini. Steve and I will be talking about his 3-hour class at the American Massage Conference, Nepali Massage. But first, let me tell you a little about Steve. Steve Capellini has worked in the spa industry since 1983, first as a massage therapist, then as a trainer, supervisor, consultant, and writer. He has trained the staffs at top spas, including the new Pelican Hill in Newport Beach, California, and Pritkin Longevity Center in Miami, Florida. He has presented spa workshops across the U.S. and Canada, written hundreds of articles, and published 5 books, including his latest, The Complete Spa Book for Massage Therapists. Recently, he traveled to Nepal to work with Himalayan Healers, a nonprofit that teaches Untouchables massage. The workshop he will co-host at the AMC with special guest trainer Rob Buckley, who is from Nepal, will be the first opportunity for U.S. therapists to learn the art of Nepali massage, which features traditional indigenous techniques and exotic Himalayan healing products. Steve, welcome to the American Massage Conference pre-conference broadcast series. As always, I'm excited to visit with you and today to talk with you about your class, Nepali Massage.
Thank you, Felicia. It's great to be here with you.
Well, we're so glad to have you. And before we get into your really interesting topic, I would just like to ask you, why do you recommend massage therapists and massage therapy students attend the American Massage Conference?
I think it was pretty obvious from the attendance last year. I was there at the first conference, and the people were super excited. All the attendees were super excited to have a venue in which you could experience all the excitement of a conference and convention where you get together with your colleagues on a national scale and at the same time receive top-notch, high-quality education for a very affordable price. So there was quite a buzz going on about that, and on a personal note, it was a whole lot of fun, too.
It definitely
the disco
was.
party buzz.
Yeah, the disco party buzz. You got me started dancing, that's for sure.
So I imagine the organizers are going to have some more fun things in store for everybody out in San Diego next year.
Lots of top secret fun stuff coming up, I've heard. So I look forward to learning all the surprises just like everybody else.
Exactly.
Well, Steve, I want to learn. I really have to say I am totally clueless when it comes to your topic, and I'm sure a lot of other people are in the same boat. Can you tell me exactly what is Nepali massage?
That's what makes it particularly interesting for me is that it's something new, because in the world of massage, in the spa market, especially where I've done a lot of work, everything is getting older, and people are really eager and hungry for new things. And so in my own personal search for new things in the world of massage, I went pretty much as far as you can go to a place. I read about a man working in Nepal who had gone through massage school in California and had some amazing personal emotional breakthroughs with his own past. He had trauma that he worked through, and he became someone much more in touch with his own feelings and a healthy way of looking at life. And so he wanted to do something for the people he had been working with a few years earlier as a Peace Corps volunteer in Nepal. And as a Peace Corps volunteer, he worked with people known as, quote, Untouchables in that country. In India and Nepal, there are millions of people who are considered untouchable, people who you're physically if you're from an upper class, upper caste, you physically are not supposed to come in contact with. And this has been going on for centuries, a long time. So he helped those people as a Peace Corps volunteer. He was trying to help them, although there was a lot of resistance even from within the Peace Corps. So he, after training as a massage therapist, decided instead of getting a job, instead of making his own way, instead of making money over here, he would go back and volunteer to try to help the people back in Nepal through opening the first massage school in that country. There had been no massage school over there before. It had been, like in a lot of more impoverished areas, massage had been equated with prostitution primarily, and there were none, if very few, if any, opportunities for people to do ethical massage in that country. But as the growth of resorts and spas and more travelers started coming into that country for trekking and tourism, there started to be an opening for people trained ethically to do what we think of as massage here in the United States, and to offer it to the guests in their country. And so he decided to open the first school there and train people who were originally considered untouchable to be the therapists that these travelers and tourists and visitors would be receiving their massages from. And that's what he did. And he's been doing it for 8 years. I read about him and got in touch with him, and he invited me over, and I brought a bunch of books and met with his students and traveled to the different locations that he's opened across the country of Nepal and saw firsthand, experienced firsthand what's going on, and during that time got very interested in finding out more and the background behind what he's doing. And so we decided to collaborate and put together this workshop that's going to promote Nepali massage in the West for the very first time. And what Nepali massage is, to answer your question, and something that U.S. therapists should be able to relate to, is it comes from the same family of massage as Ayurvedic massage, which a lot of people are familiar with. And it's also at the same time a little bit different. Ayurveda in Nepal has deviated from the Ayurvedic branch in India in some significant ways. And one of the most profound differences is in the massage technique itself. And it's dramatically different than that Indian Ayurvedic tradition of massage. The Nepali massage specifically uses particular strokes, circular movements, knuckle, fingertip, and palm circular movements, and specific intentional holds and pauses along prana lines or chi lines, meridians some people call them, in a very intentional and unique manner. It's relaxing, and at the same time, it can often does form an energetic release in the person receiving the massage, either physically, sometimes emotionally. And it's similar also a little bit to what some people have learned in Thai massage, in that it starts traditionally on the feet, and on the females in particular, the left foot, and the males on the right foot, in order to coincide with the feminine and masculine energies according to Ayurvedic traditions. And when Rob went back to Nepal to open his first ever massage school in that country, he consulted with the Ayurvedic College in Kathmandu, who shared some of their techniques that have been passed down for hundreds of years in that tradition. And it was almost in danger of being lost entirely until at this time when the school was started, and that was 8 years ago. So that's, in a nutshell, what Nepali massage is about.
Wow, I have so many questions. I know we only have 30 minutes or so to talk. So I want to just clarify a few things for my own understanding and probably those listening. Can you tell me just briefly, what is it again that makes someone untouchable? Is it that they have a disease or that they are of a different social class?
It's completely based on social class. And if you're an Indian person or a Nepali person, you would know what these different classes and social castes, they're called, are, and often recognize someone for being in that caste by the color of their skin, by the bone structure of their face, by their background and their genealogy, and somewhat in the same way that we have prejudice still in this country by looking at how someone looks on the outside, their color, their background. But it's not that they came from a certain country like we have here. Certain people Americans from certain countries can be classified certain ways, but that they came from a certain background, socioeconomic background, and traditionally Untouchables were the ones forced for almost no pay, and sometimes no pay at all, to do the very dirtiest and most dangerous jobs. And they were held, and still are held, even though it's been officially outlawed for 20, 30 years. It's still very much in force socially. The people have no way to escape it because generation after generation, they end up stuck in the same situation, and they're unfortunately many of their countrymen continue to enforce it to this day, sometimes even through violence. So it's a very pernicious system that the people there are trying to break out of, but like prejudice anywhere, it's difficult.
So the folks that you're talking about, these Untouchables, did I hear you say that they are the ones that are learning massage at this school, that they are the ones that are being trained to do massage for people coming into the country, visitors and so forth?
Yes, they are, and they come from different backgrounds and look different. When I went there, I couldn't tell the difference because I'm not from there. To know they have different shades of skin color and look different in different ways. So as an outsider, I couldn't even tell the difference. And they come from backgrounds that often are quite deprived, and either emotionally, economically, sometimes have suffered abuse. There has been civil war in that country over the past decade, and several people have lost family members and have suffered in ways that's hard for us to imagine. And these are the people who are brought through the program, and the program that was set up over there to teach massage therapists, the very first school in Nepal, focuses on their emotional growth and healing, as well as teaching them hands-on skills that they then provide in a series of boutique spas and healing centers that's been set up across the country that guarantees work for each graduate of the program.
Wow, that's really quite an endeavor, isn't it? To do
it is. It's
profound.
A big endeavor, and very impressive to see what has happened and what Rob Buckley has been able to accomplish. One man with a mission is what has happened over there. And I was so impressed and overwhelmed with what he did that I'm trying to help in whatever ways I can also.
That's wonderful. Well, I know that people that are listening and people that come to your class are going to want to learn more about that. So I want to ask you more about that a little bit later. But right now, what I'm really curious about, and I know people who are thinking about taking the class, is they want to learn more about what you're going to be teaching in the class and, what exactly makes Nepali massage different. So I guess my first question, you told me about some of the strokes, but are there any particular ingredients or products that are used in traditional Nepali healing and massage?
Yes, and we're excited to be bringing a few of those over to the States for the first time as well, and making them available for use in the workshop at the AMC, at the American Massage Convention, and also we're in the process of setting up, having a few of them available at Massage Warehouse also, if people want to purchase some. And these ingredients are, there's the traditional unrefined mustard seed oil and sesame oil that has been used in Ayurveda, also in India. So they're also used in Nepal. But beyond that, there are some specific to Nepal ingredients that are infused into the Ayurvedic massage oils. And they're quite different from the Indian massage oils. And those are velvet bean, ashwagandha, and holy basil. And these have a very therapeutic and aromatic feeling and quality to them, so that when you're working with them, they're comforting and familiar in the sense of aromatherapy, but they're also kind of exotic. And most people here in the States, I'd venture to guess to really has experienced them yet. And so that's our goal, is to have those there with us at the conference in April to unveil them for the first time for U.S. therapists to be able to experience those and use them and see how they like them, because that's what's used traditionally in the Nepali Ayurvedic massages. And at the same time, we'll also introduce some heated pillows. Some people are familiar with the little eye pillows. These are similar to those eye pillows that often have flax seeds in them and are heated up, but they have other ingredients in them instead, including the mustard seed, velvet bean, and holy basil. So those unique and exotic ingredients are also put dry inside little pouches that are heated and then placed on specific points along the prana pathways during the massage. And one last thing is also a couple of the pouches have Himalayan crystal salts. A lot of therapists are familiar with the Himalayan salts. They're becoming kind of big these days for use as massage stones, and also as those salt lamps that some people have in their treatment rooms. These can also be placed directly on the body for energetic purposes, and that's what's done during the Nepali massage.
Sounds wonderful. Can I please be a demo?
I will sign you up as number one demo person just because you asked.
Oh, well, thanks. If that's all it takes, I think more people ought to ask, right? Well, so with the special ingredients and the herbs, the heated pillows, and the strokes, are there any particular benefits or conditions that are going to, conditions that are going to be benefited or results that people are going to notice from this type of work? Anybody in particular that might want to seek it out?
Well, it's deeply relaxing, and it's also healing in the same sense that Indian Ayurvedic massage is healing, in the sense that it's aligning your energies or your doshas, for those people who are familiar with doshas, body type energies in the Ayurvedic healing tradition. So it's very, very balancing, and the concept, the goal behind it is to balance whatever energy you bring into the massage as the recipient that day, whether it's too excited or too depressed or your skin is overheated or your nervous system is stressed out. It'll bring whatever is out of balance back into balance, as well as give the typical beneficial, calming, soothing, relaxing, lower the blood pressure that massage does across the board.
So you mentioned the doshas. I guess there are 3 doshas. Of course, I can't name them for you right now because I'm on the spot. But Pitta, Kapha, and I don't know what the other one is. Vata.
Vata, Pitta, and Kapha.
So are these treatments then customized for the doshas? If you have someone, is there like an intake process where you help to determine that for the client and then give them
not in the basic massage that we'll be teaching the workshop in the 3-hour class. No, that's a more advanced form of treatment that isn't typically given by the people working in the massage clinics and spas, although it is done at the Ayurvedic Healing College in Kathmandu. So it's a further advanced course that people can take if they're interested. And we'll have, I'm going back to Nepal prior to the conference in March to put the finishing touches on some training material and a DVD that will be available there for people who want to take home and study more advanced techniques.
Excellent. Well, I'm sure that's a resource that a lot of people will want to pick up, whether they come to the class or they just are listening in about it here in the interview. People that are taking the class, Steve, or that do get that DVD, how can they incorporate Nepali massage into their existing practice?
There are several strokes and movements in Nepali massage that are quite unique and yet very easy to incorporate into a massage routine that somebody already uses. And but if the entire routine is learned, so if someone comes to the class, learns the basics, and then follows up with some further DVD-based or online-based training, Then they'll have a completely new service to offer their clientele, a full 1-hour Nepali massage using the techniques, the strokes, the movements, the holds, the energy intentions, and the ingredients and the little ingredient-filled pillows and salt-filled pillows as well. And it would be quite unique aromatically, therapeutically, and experientially from the point of view of the client as well. Something familiar for people who've had Asian-based, Thai-based, Ayurvedic-based massages before, but unique and something different and a new item that can be placed on therapist menus.
Well, with it being so unique and bringing in these almost unheard of ingredients in some cases in for clients, is there a certain price range that you would think people would offer this service for, or that would be, over and above, let's say, a traditional Swedish or deep tissue massage? As I know people are going to want to know that, and me being the marketer, I'm always thinking, okay, how can people make money from this once they invest in the training?
There are basically two ways they could make a profit on that. Would be either to charge a premium to the service, as is often done. A lot of places charge $10 to $20 more for a stone massage, say, or a deep tissue massage, or a sports massage, or an Ayurvedic massage. Same thing could be offered here, a slight premium over the price of a typical Swedish massage. Or the other way, therapists could focus on the benefit of retailing. If there are people who are comfortable with retailing, there are some retail options that can be added on top of this service and offered to the clients. So say if the client wants to purchase one of those eye pouches, neck pillows, salt pouch, or some of the salts or oil directly, that would add on top of the service, or they could do both, so they could bring in extra revenue that way.
Well, it sounds like there are a lot of ways to bring this unique healing into the practice and help benefit clients. I want to go back, though, to what we were originally talking about in relation to this technique in Nepal and how people can support the massage education of these Untouchables through this school and elsewhere. Do you have any information about that?
Yes, people can visit the website if they want to learn a little bit more. Say they're interested in signing up for this class and they want to get a little background first. Go to HimalayanHealers.org, and that's just one word put together, Himalayan Healers. And you'll find a lot of information about the organization, about the training, about the first massage school in Nepal, about the technique, and about some ways that the therapists over here can help with this worldwide outreach that Rob Buckley in Nepal has been putting together. He's reaching outside of the borders of Nepal now, too, and seeking other massage schools and therapists who'll be willing to give a few dollars to help support the building of a school there where international teachers come in and continue this work. And at the same time, through an outreach he calls Hand in Hand, benefit schools in the West as well, through doing something similar that he's done over there to help people in need. And there'll be more information about that on the website. It's basically the Hand in Hand program is a way for co-sponsoring massage schools in the West to, through this model that he set up, bring one person of need in their own community in the U.S. market into a scholarship program and to go through massage school and have that benefit worldwide people who are being given a scholarship as massage therapists, and then some of the proceeds go back to help fund the building of the school there. So it goes back and forth, helping people on both sides of the Pacific Ocean.
And is this work, the Hand in Hand, related to the nonprofit you also mentioned, Himalayan Healers, or how is that connected with all of it?
Yes. Hand in Hand means it goes both directions, and so the support that the Himalayan Healers gives to say a school here wants to co-sponsor this process, they'll get help and support in shown the way to sponsor one student therapists at their school, and in return, they are asked to give the proceeds from 10 to 12 massages over the course of a year back to the cause in Nepal. So, and there's a lot to it. I have to go on and on, so I'd suggest people take a look at the website for that.
And tell me what the website is for. I know that people are going to want to get in touch with you also, but what's the website for the Himalayan massage or the Himalayan healers, or all of them? There may be several that you want to share.
www.himalayan HimalayanHealers.org. O-R-G.
And that's going to give people information about these programs, the different student programs and so forth. And then if people would like to get in touch with you specifically about other classes that you were teaching, or to get copies of your books, or just to let you know what a great guy you are, how can they get in touch with you or find out more about what you're doing?
People can see my website at royaltreatment.com. That's just one word. Or they can email me at steve@royaltreatment.com. If they're interested in any of my books, they can go on Amazon and just put in Steve Capellini, and my several massage books come up there if they're interested in those. And they're also explained a little bit more on my own website, royaltreatment.com.
Well, there are a lot of great resources on there, and I encourage people to check those out. Also, I'm just fascinated and really touched by the work that you're talking about and that Himalayan Healers is doing. I know that the folks at the American Massage Conference are working on some other fundraising ideas to help this organization, and I'm sure that as they get things together with that, they'll be sharing more with all the attendees and people that have been at the conferences and listening to the broadcast. So thank you so much, Steve, for sharing information on this technique and the powerful work that you and Rob Buckley are doing. It just sounds amazing.
Thanks for the opportunity to talk about it, and I totally look forward to meeting everyone at the conference and having a great time. It's going to be fun and exciting and different and new, and I really look forward to it.
Well, I do too, and I know that the people listening are definitely going to be interested in finding out how they can be a part of the American Massage Conference this year. So I want to share some information so you can hear all about the cool things that are coming up. In case you haven't been keeping up with everything on the website or on Facebook, I want to give you the scoop right here so that you can make that crucial decision to come and be a part of the American Massage Conference in San Diego. The AMC, that is the American Massage Conference, is one of the largest exhibitions of massage products, continuing education, and new business opportunities for massage therapists of all disciplines. This year's conference will feature over 50 exhibitors, continuing education classes of 1 hour, 3 hour, and 1 day workshops, including Steve's 3-hour class on Himalayan massage. There will also be a free keynote presentation sponsored by ABMP with Deanne Juhan, the author of Job's Body, a charity golf tournament benefiting the Make-A-Wish Foundation, and the One Concept Gala and Dinner Dance. So lots of fun stuff going on at this year's conference. The registration cost for the general conference is just $40, which includes admission to the trade halls and all 1-hour presentations, as well as participation in raffles and giveaways of literally thousands of dollars in prizes. There will be between-class coffee breaks and loaded goodie bags. Attendees will also have access to many special offers and promotions from the vendors and exhibitors, as well as the chance to have a fantastic time, like Steve and I have been talking about, with friends and colleagues. Now, for students, the conference offers a free student day and Smart from the Start program on Friday, which is sponsored by Massage Warehouse and Performance Health. This day is dedicated to massage therapy students who are currently enrolled in school or who will graduate in 2012 and includes a free gift bag for the first 250 students. Also on Friday, all attendees are invited to attend the American Massage Job Fair from 2 to 4:30 p.m. that is sponsored by Massage Envy Careers. Now, all of this is happening at the Conference Hotel. That's the Town and Country Resort and Conference Center. And I definitely suggest that you make plans to stay there if possible. Single and quad rates are available for just $125 a night, but space is limited, so please make your reservations now. Also, Massage Today is printing the American Massage Conference event program inside an issue of their publication. This will be given out at the conference and distributed ahead of time throughout the U.S. to over 60,000 massage therapists. So if you are a vendor or an educator who's listening in today and you want to get some fantastic exposure for your products or classes, please contact Sandy Pierce at Massage Today for details on being a part of the conference program. Now, if you're ready to register for the American Massage Conference that's happening April 20th through 22nd in San Diego to come and meet Steve, myself, and the other amazing presenters at this year's event, there are now 2 ways to do so. First, you can register online and pick your courses instantly at the official conference website at www.americanmassageconference.com. You can also register by phone. Your call is free, and operators are waiting to talk to you at 877-674-3504. That's 877-674-3504. We also invite you to stay connected with us on Facebook at facebook.com/American Massage Conference. Again, the 2012 American Massage Conference is made possible by all of our sponsors. Thank you so much to Massage Warehouse, Massage Today, ABMP, and Massage Envy Careers. I hope after today's broadcast, everyone listening is ready to come to the American Massage Conference and register for this wonderful 3-hour class on Nepali Massage with Steve Capellini. Steve, thanks again for taking the time to talk with us today and for sharing your information and enthusiasm about Nepali Massage and all the wonderful work that's going on through that. We're really looking forward to your class at the AMC, and I can't wait to see you.
I feel the same way. Thank you very much for the opportunity.
My pleasure. Everyone, this is Felicia Brown, and on behalf of everybody from the American Massage Conference and Massage Therapy Radio, I want to thank you for tuning into this broadcast of the American Massage Conference pre-conference broadcast series. Please remember to tune in each week through April 16th for more interviews and to visit massagetherapyradio.com for replays of all the interviews in this series. We look forward to seeing you in San Diego in April. Please also consider joining us for the Canadian Massage Conference, November 1st through 3rd in Burlington, Ontario, Canada. Thanks again for tuning in, and have a fabulous day.